Hi, I'm Debi Neville again, and I am telling you about a dancer. And the way that I chose to tell you about the dancer is in a poem that I wrote. It's actually from my daughter Mariah, who was a ballet dancer for many, many years and went to school to be a classical dancer. And you too can have a dream about dancing. The dancer, she stood with her back against the wall, arms crossed tight against her chest as though protecting her wounded heart, unable to take a step forward for fear of falling and not being able to get up. Her breath was short, the oxygen sparse in her lungs, whether from allergies or mental suffocation. When did this take over so completely, this inability to move? The doubts and the anger generated by things left unsaid and frustration of things said and yet unheard were like lead upon her feet, keeping her tethered and trapped in an unlikely and uncomfortable spot. She was the dancer who could spin on point gleefully and gracefully. She who could leap in the air and dance circles around the world. The gentle music of violin and flute were left behind, lost in the days of redundancy and perhaps complacency were her graceful movements. She wanted a partner who could lift and twirl with her, who would share the dance. She heard the rhythmic drum beat calling, so she raised her arms slowly. She stepped out onto the floor, the music filling the emptiness. She was dancing feverishly, as if the pounding of her feet could drown out the voice in her head, and she danced with her lungs filled with air, her body lighter than it had been in years. She was moving to a new song, a different tune, with unfamiliar choreography, but finding its own form and pace. And she danced, and sometimes out of rhythm, but catching up, and with each step, moving a little closer to herself.